9 to 5, but you still broke. I tell you, brother, man, it no be joke. Ups and downs, living life of hope. Everybody looking for the dough. Well, you really, really need the dough. Gotta dig deep for the gold. Yeah, I heard some men say them got the gold. Well, easy come, well then easy go. Yeah, I wanna be like Dangote. I wanna be like Bill Gates. I wanna be that somebody. Where you go see me, you go motivate. Yeah. Smoke the poverty like cigarettes. Yeah. And in the end we go to celebrate. Yeah. Make you run away, run far away. Poverty you got to run far away. Make you run away, run far away. Whenever you see me just run far away. You know be my party, run far away. When you see me just run far away. Poverty you got to run got to run. Say you got to run far away. I wanna be like them.
All right, lovely people, can you hear me? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for the time. And we apologize for coming a bit late. Now, if you're on this call, I want you to put some fire in the chat box because it's going to be fire tonight. So much. Thank you so much for joining. And just so you know, the song at the background, and I want to tell you about this song a bit before we get into the whole thing. All right. So it's called Poverty Runaway. And let me tell you what made me write this song. Now, I wrote this song at a time that I was really working. I was working hard, but then I was broke. I don't know if any of you can relate it. I was working hard. I wake up morning, go to job, go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. But I was still broke, my guys. And so I sat down and I was like, yo, if I don't change something about my life, there's nothing going to change. And so I needed to do something about life at that moment. So I sat down and I was like, yo, 95, I'm still broke. You know, sometimes it feels hopeless, but then we're here to give you some fire. We're here to give you some great nuggets that's going to help all of us to achieve whatever success we want to achieve in whichever area, whichever business we want to go into. So tonight, the main topic is about multiple streams of income, And I'm not going to do this alone. I'm going to do this with a friend, with someone who I believe is the best person to be on this call because he has built so much for himself. He has built a large organization throughout all the parts of the world. I mean, he held over 2,000 people somewhere last year to gain, some extra source of income. He's an expert when it comes to multiple source of income. And so he's going to join me and we're going to dive straight into what we will do tonight. So without much ado, I want to see my boss, Yaw Cika, on the call, who's going to be with us so that we do this and bring you some good sauce that's going to help all of us grow our business. So without much ado, I want to introduce my boss and my friend, an expert in multiple streams of income, to really join us and let's do this discussion. I believe it's going to help all of us on this call, and I believe we're going to take something out of it. So Mr. Yaw, if you can hear me, kindly join and let's get it going.
You know what? I think I don't even know how to really express how I feel this evening right here. I don't know if you can actually see me. Am I on the call? Can you really see me? Amazing. Just to make sure my sound is all good. You can all hear me clearly. Can you hear me, Kojo? Is it all loud and clear?
It's loud and clear, but I think I cannot see your face. I want to see your face. Good.
Okay. Amazing, amazing. Right. So thank you so much. I really appreciate you bringing me to this call. I'm just super excited to be here tonight and also to be sharing information that is going to help so many people around the world right now. And I know if you're watching me right now, I know you're here for one reason. And I promise you, you're going to get some serious value tonight, and you're not going to walk away from this call being the same person again. Because let me say this, I've been around over the past few years and I've actually been working really hard. I've been through the same school system that we all been through, but there was one thing that was actually lacking, right? There was one thing I knew, that, you know what, I am actually working really hard. I'm actually earning good money, right? But at the end of the day, there was one thing that really got me thinking, that I've got a cap. Like my boss has got a cap. Like, you see, you can work really hard, but there is no way you're going to be earning more than a certain amount of money. And I think everyone on this call right now, if you can hear me, I know you got the same situation, right? But let me say this. I've actually learned to understand how wealth can be created. And I'm very humbled tonight that Kojo, you brought me to the call. But let me just say this, man. Listen, the tune you actually played before this whole session, I just love it. I mean, that is, I don't know what really actually inspired you, but I just heard your story and that is just crazy, man. That tune right there is just amazing. If I can play that again, listen, I want you to permit me, guys, if you can give me like 2 minutes, okay? Just give me 2 minutes. And I really want to see if I can really play this tune again, because that is just fire right there. That is just fire right there. I just love that tune. Let me just see if I can find it. Amazing. Listen. You say what? You say poverty run away. Poverty run away. We're going to talk about how we can create generational wealth. So we're going to say hood to poverty, right? And that's why, listen, I'm very excited.
9 to 5, but you still broke.
Look at that.
I tell you, brother, money no be joke.
Oh my God.
Ups and downs, living life of hope. Everybody looking for the dough. Well, you really need the dough.
Amazing.
Gotta dig deep for the gold. Yeah, I heard some men say them got the gold. Well, easy come, well then easy go. Yeah, I wanna be like Dangote.
Hey,
I wanna be like
Bill Gates. Hey,
I wanna be that somebody.
I love this tune, pal. You are so super talented. Let me just say this, guys. I mean, this gentleman I'm actually connected to right now. I heard this music and straight away I said, you know what? I really connected to him. And I said, you know what? You've got some nuggets right there. That song, that music right there, you're actually touching a lot of lives out there. Because if you're on just one stream of income, I want to tell you something tonight. It's very dangerous. It's good to have a job. But just one stream of income is so dangerous, right? Amazing.
You got to run far away. I wanna be like Dangote. I wanna be like Bill Gates. Wanna be that somebody. Kojo? No way. Kojo Wusu, tell him. So we go. I just wanna be a hitting man. No, I just wanna be a rich man. Well, too much money make all sick, man. Come let me show you how this thing's done. Yeah, enough of the prayers, get to work, man. Real recognize, real work done. Poverty, you see me just hit and run far away. You know, be my body, just run far away. You know, be my brother, just run far away. You know, be my co-equal, just run far away. You, far away. I don't wanna see you in my life again. Yeah. Just run far away. Run. I wanna be like Dangote. Be like Bill Gates. You go see me, go motivate. Smoke the poverty like cigarette. And in the end, we go decide.
Listen, put some fire in the chat box if you really love this tune right now. I want you to just put some fire in the chat box before I even start talking about what it is that we're going to be here for tonight. Just drop some fire for me right now in the chat box. Nobody wants to be poor, do you? Yeah, there's one thing I always say, money is energy. Money loves energy. So if you're on the call right now, I want you to really understand that I want your energy level to be high all the way up to the roof, because I think, Kojo, that's one thing you actually missed about myself. I mean, if you're bringing me to a call like this, I want a place to be supercharged, because we're going to be talking about things that is really going to just not an information, but also going to help people transform their lives and also help them to start creating multiple streams of income, right? So thank you so much once again for that tune. That was just amazing. But I really want to say this, man. I mean, how have you been? How's it going, man?
All right, so can you hear me, my boss?
I can hear you. How's it going, bro?
Yeah. It's been amazing, man. I mean, I look at, the past years and what I've been through, and I realized that, some decisions I took was really, really good. And it was that has brought me here. And for now, I just wake up and I don't stress about some of the things I used to stress about, because of some few things I took some time back in my life. I told you I was working up and down, but I was still broke.
Definitely.
And if you don't take that on loans your whole life till you go to pension. Now, you talked about systems, and I believe I talked about this in my previous video I did on my social media.
Right.
Now, we have systems and we have systems. And I believe we all put it so hardworking. I was so hardworking. But then I asked you, the question I asked you on this call is, what kind of system are you putting in your hard work? Okay, so you talked about systems where they put on you, they put a ceiling on you. Yeah. So there's no way you can certain ceiling. You understand what I'm saying? So if I'm in a job and I want to see my future in that job, I look at my boss and I watch, is that what I want to be in my future?
100%.
Trust me, if you're working, just look at your boss and know that that's exactly where you're going to reach, because there's no way you're going to earn certain amount till you die. You're not going to see some paycheck, right? So there are systems that put limitations on us. There are systems that put ceilings on us. And unfortunately, that's where most of us find ourselves right now, including myself. But then I'm trying to get out of it gradually, because there are other systems that can help you endlessly based on your potential. 100%. All right. So you can be working so hard, but based on the system you are working in, that's what's going to determine your success. Okay. So you're probably working 70 hours a week. There's no way they're going to pay you probably more than your boss. But let me tell you, there are other systems that, depending on the amount of time, the energy and everything that you put in, you're going to earn based on your capacity. So that's what I'm talking about. So at a point in time, I realized if I don't do something about my life, I'm still going to remain the same. I'm still going to live the same life that I want to live. So there are opportunities that came my way and I took advantage of it. Now, let me tell you this true story. I really want to relate some of these things to the true story and the real stories that we're relating with. I had a good friend. This is about 3-4 years back. I had a good friend. His name was Kofi Asamoah.
Right.
Now, this guy was really well-to-do. He was working in one of the great banks in Ghana. At that time, he was being paid so well, and he felt, he was all that. So I found some of these businesses, and I told him, Kofi, Charlie, this is what I've seen. Can you come and let's put our hands together and see if it's going to help us? You know what he told me? He said, right? I don't know if you understand. It means Charlie, so just take your matter away. You people every time you come business. Yeah. So I was like, yo, Kofi, let's do it seriously. At that time he was earning so much at his workplace, so he thought, he was all that.
He was comfortable.
Now fast forward, I'll bore you. Fast forward 2 years later. Now, I told you he was working in a bank. Now, you remember there were some 5 banks that were consolidated in Ghana about 2 years ago. Right. Now, his bank was part of these banks that was consolidated, and they gave him a temporal appointment, and then later he was laid off. Can you imagine? He was married, he had 2 kids, and his kids were in some great schools, and trust me, life became unbearable later. So then I told, he then called me later that, Kojo, the thing you told me about Charlie, what's up? And I realized, sometimes God puts you through situations to make the reality dawn on you. He puts you in situations that makes reality dawn on you. So if you're watching this call and you're talking to anybody and the person's like, just chill. I mean, the time is going to come. They're going to call you back and tell you, what you told me, can you explain more to me? So and you're earning from only $10 and you're living a dangerous life. Wherever you are, say dangerous life.
Definitely, bro.
I can't hear. And if you are on this call and you're earning from just a single source of income, trust me, you are living a dangerous life. Very, very dangerous, because anything can happen. Imagine this, my friend. Even if he wasn't laid off, a time will come that you can't do what you're doing now. So what's going to happen? You definitely go on compulsory retirement and all that. So what's going to happen? You know what I'm saying? So trust me, if you're here, it's a blessing. Let's learn some of these things and apply to our lives, and then see what's going on. Over to you, Yaw.
Hey, listen, thank you so much for actually sharing that story. That was just an amazing thing. And I think I'm just going to actually just base some of my conversation around this because we only base our income through the jobs, right? I'm not saying it's not good to work. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this. It's good to actually have a job, right? It's good to have a job. Your job can be one of the streams of income, but what else are you doing apart from your job? Okay, I've actually learned one thing about leveraging. All right, that's a very powerful word. I wanted to write this down. I wanted to write it down for you on the call. Leveraging. And you should understand how powerful leveraging is, right? What are you leveraging right now in 2021 to create another source of income? First of all, we have the internet. There are so many things you can do on the internet right now as I speak to you, right? I've been able to build multiple businesses on the internet. I've been able to build organization through the internet. I've been able to earn money from the internet just like that. And I ask you a question right now, with all humility, what do you use your internet for? For just Facebook, Instagram, chats, and like and comments? Follow Instagrams and stuff, so on and so forth? Go on YouTube? Watch other people's content so they get paid for it? All right. But I want to tell you right now, we are in an era right now that you can start creating different styles of income. Let me just bring it down to what I've been doing and what I've been helping so many people around the world doing right now. Right. So we trade on foreign exchange market, cryptocurrencies. Okay. And you know, the funny thing is, the most interesting thing, guys, is you don't have to be even an expert. You don't have to have any kind of educational qualification for you to start doing this. And I have one of my students who is a chartered accountant, and someone's just asking me, do you need to be like, do you need to have like a qualification in finance or business and finance and all this kind of stuff before you can start earning money or start even learning the skill of how to trade on Forex and cryptocurrencies and stuff like that? I said, no, because I have someone who is a chartered accountant and he wasn't even sure how to multiply money. And I'm able to show this gentleman, and now he's able to make like over $100 in a day, and he's happy because from where he is and from where he's working right now, he's not being paid that kind of money in a day. If you're making $100 in a day, and that's just someone who just came to the scene knowing nothing about what goes on in the foreign exchange market. So I want to just break it down to some of the things that you can do to start having access to multiple streams of income, right? So first of all, you need to understand one thing. You need to draw your retirement plan. What is your goal? What it is that you want to achieve in life? What do you want to achieve in life? If you know what you want to achieve in life, and you need to understand that we all have dreams. You have big dreams, right? You have like massive dreams. The dreams that you have as I speak to you right now is not the dreams that your boss is making you picture. The picture you have right now in your mind, the kind of job you're doing right now and how much you're getting paid is not the dream that you think you want to actually you want to build for yourself and your family. So the only question you want to ask yourself is, can my job finance my dreams? Can my job right now put me where I want to be? Can my job help me to build that house, that 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom, that beautiful home for your family? Can my job help me to buy that latest Mercedes or the latest Lamborghini or Ferrari, whatever you want to drive? Can your job help you do that? Or you got to go for a loan before you can afford that? Listen, I'll tell you right now, you don't need a loan to create wealth. You don't need a loan to start a business. And that is why maybe someone like Kojo would definitely understand where I'm coming from when I'm talking about and how I'm passionate about talking about how to create wealth, because you don't need all this kind of stuff, right? We have a powerful tool right now that can help you create your retirement plan right now. We have 18-year-olds who are earning over $10,000 in a month. We have 24-year-olds who are making over $100,000 in a month. And this is all through the internet. People are creating millions through the internet. But I think one thing that really limits a lot of people to really do different kind of stuff, if you're listening to me right now, listen, if you actually started getting some value right now, can you just put 7 in the chat box, right? I need some energy right here. 7, put number 7 in the chat box. Thank you so much. Let me see your 7s flowing. Your 7s. Number 7 in the chat box. Come on, people. Amazing. And also do one thing. I wanted to share this information on your timeline because someone can really, really benefit from this information we're sharing tonight. All right. Someone would really definitely going to benefit from the information we're sharing tonight. So share this information. Share this video right now on your timeline. And let's get this message. Let's bless a lot of people with this kind of information. All right. Right. So before you can start creating your retirement plan, you need to understand you need to have a multiple streams to create that. Think about it. When you earn money from your job, how many bills do you pay at the end of the month? You got your kids' school fees to pay. You got your house rent to pay. You got electricity, your gas to pay, your phone bills to pay, your internet bills to pay, all the other bills that you need to pay. Your transportation, buying fuel into your car. Your car got broke down whilst you're driving to work. You got a flat tire. That is miscellaneous expenses. That was not part of the expenses for the month, is it? You got to pay for all this kind of stuff. And these are all bills. That was not even factored into it. So how do you survive and how are you going to be able to create that sort of different or multiple streams and be able to create that wealth? So you can get a pen and paper and write this stuff down. Now you have to start looking into real estate. You don't need to actually own the building. You don't need to own the building. All right. There's so many ways you can get into the real estate without owning the building, without even buying a bag of cement or buy a brick to really start building. You don't need to own a land. You can go into real estate investment. You can go into foreign exchange market, trade every day and make consistent profit. And that is what I do with my people, my organization. You can start investing into cryptocurrencies. I don't know, Kojo. I'm going to get back to you in a minute. Just 1 second. I'm going to get back to you. Right. Investing into cryptocurrencies. And I know people who invested about $20, about $30. One of my students invested about $50 into the crypto market and made about $2,000 within 3 weeks. Where do you get that kind of money? From the banks? No, hell no. You're not going to get that money from your bank anyway. And we all know that. Right? You can actually enter into network marketing businesses. There's so many of them out there. Help someone else be able to achieve their goals, to achieve their dreams. And you're building multiple streams of income. You're actually leveraging. Everything now, ladies and gentlemen, is about leveraging. Listen, if you're working too hard, that's not going to make you wealthy. That's facts. I like to be very, very, very straightforward when I'm actually talking about this kind of stuff. Someone would just say, someone's not going to agree with me, but let me tell you what, hard work is not going to create wealth for you. Working smart is. Working smart is going to help you create wealth, not working hard. You need to understand these two things. Working smart does not create wealth. You're going to get wear out. Working smart helps you to create wealth. And that's why we have the internet. You're going to start leveraging. And that's why you build business from other people. And that is why you have things like the foreign exchange market. That years ago, you need about $3 million before you go into this market. Now, as I speak to you, when some people hear about forex trading, they're thinking, okay, you know what? Maybe I need about maybe thousands and thousands of dollars to start this. Listen, we got people who actually started trading in foreign exchange market with $10. Come on. And you sitting down still waiting to find different ways to make money? If you're broke right now, let me tell you what, I'm here for you. Kojo is here for you to understand that you don't have to be broke. You see, being broke is a mentality. And I want you to understand that. Being broke, it is a mentality. Being broke is what? It's here. It's all from the mindset. It's the kind of mindset that you have. And a lot of people are able to create wealth from nothing because they had the right mindset. Because when they see opportunities, they run to it. Because when they have information, they act upon the information that they are receiving now. They don't sit back and say, okay, I heard this information, but yeah, I'm going to wait for about maybe 3 weeks time or maybe in a year's time before I actually go and do this. Listen, you don't know what's going to happen in those 3 years. By that time, people have already made it. They've made millions from that information that you were sitting on. So we need to understand this. Right? We live in an era that is a very, very powerful. We need a very, very powerful time that you don't need to have any experience. You can actually walk into this space of the internet and start making money. You use the internet every day anyway. So why would you not make money from it? Why would you not create wealth from the internet? Right, Kojo, just getting back to you, Kojo. I know you started trading in a forex market recently. Can you just give me a little bit about your story? Like, how was it like? How has your journey been like? Because I know you started trading in forex not too long ago. How has your journey been like, man?
Yes, I mean, it makes me smile right now. Now I sit down, I wake up and I watch my phone and I'm smiling. Somebody will be asking me, what's wrong with you? Are you going crazy? I know nothing. I just know nothing about trading. I've been hearing trading every day, but sometimes we feel, I mean, these are scams because there are a lot of them out there. So, I mean, I said, let me just do this. I'm barely a month in trading, and trust me, I put in about 100. I just flipped it to 400, and I watch my phone, and I'm like, yo, is this real? Like, wow. I wake up and I watch my phone, like, in the morning I can make $20. I mean, $20 is more than 100 cities in Ghana. You know,
hold on a minute,
right?
Hold on a minute, bro.
Somebody's leaving, you know. Yeah.
Hold on a minute. You just said you. Hold on a minute. You just wake up in the morning and you just made like $20.
I'm telling you.
Okay, let me just chip this in. How many people get paid in an hour? Like when you go to work over here in London, you're getting paid about 10 pounds an hour. When you go to the United States, you need to work an hour to make about $15 or $20 or even $10 in an hour. So if you just in your bed, like you're still wearing your pajamas in your bed and you're able to make like $20 before you even wake up to pick your toothbrush, that's very powerful, isn't it?
That's very powerful. Yo. I just wonder, I mean, sometimes I feel like, yo, is this real? I mean, if I'm able to make 20 in my room, if I'm able to flip 10 to 20, 20 to 100, 100 to 400, definitely I turn 1,000 into 1 million. I mean, that's the dream. So I like that. And I mean, there has not been a better time to make money on the internet than this period. And trust me, with all this COVID and all that going on, plenty people who has lost their job. I mean, mentally, people are depressed. Because honestly, Masha, things are not really going well for some of us. When you talk to everybody, they're like, yo, I need to do something. Everybody needs money. That's the fact. For me, money is motivation. If it's about money, I'm motivated. Trust me. So, but friends who hit me up and I'm like, yo, this thing I've been trying to, the thing is you need to get into the right way. You need to get into the right way. And so Definitely. I believe I entered the right team and we're making it happen. You know, I've been part of so many other businesses, network marketing and all that, which I still am because I still need that extra money,
Yeah.
you know, so it's really helping me a lot. And I really want to, you know, most of us on this call are all Christians, right?
Yeah.
And some of us, we're religious. I want to base it on the Bible coach. And this
Right.
we're talking about is biblical. I mean, extra source of income is actually biblical, and God
Definitely,
said
bro.
it. So
Definitely.
if you earn from single source, then you are disobeying God. You're not obeying God. All right. So let me just permit me to just read this. It's from Ecclesiastes 11 verse 1 to 6. Now let's listen to what it says. It says, "Send your grains across the seas." He didn't say sea, across the seas. Now, how many seas do we have? I think we have about 7 seas, the Atlantic and all that. Send your grains across the seas, and in time, profits will flow back to you.
That's it.
All right. So it's one of them, and it's saying that, but divide your investments among many places, for
boy.
you do not know might be ahead. I love about the Ecclesiastes part of the Bible, man. He said, divide your investment many places, for you do not know what risk might be ahead. You know, we all here, nobody knows tomorrow. Anything can happen. You can get sick, they can lay you off, they can sack you, you can get broken heart, anything, you know, but nobody knows tomorrow. So the Bible is even telling us that divide your investments among many places. All right. So if you're just single in one place, then you're probably disobeying God. That's why sometimes they say if you get poor, probably you might not make it to heaven, honestly, because everything that helps us to get rich is there in the Bible. We just have to read. If you continue, it says, farmers who wait until the perfect weather never plant.
I like that.
Farmers who wait until this goes out to people who see the opportunity, but they're skeptical and you're waiting for, what are you waiting for, man?
Waiting for good weather.
Starts. The whole thing is about action. You know, you might be hearing this every day. Oh, we're here, we're talking to you. Tomorrow you hear the same thing somewhere else. It's about action, you know, it's about action. So I put in the action and I'm getting the results. And I'm really happy for the future. Trust me, it's going to be great. And I know that
listen,
we want
man.
to build guys earning from different sources. And we're happy. I mean, money will go around. That's what we're looking for right now, boss.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Listen, I wanted to just drop some fire in the chat right now for Kojo. I mean, I just love that, just what you just shared with the community right now. You just entered into foreign exchange, forex trading and crypto, into the crypto market, because, I mean, lockdown, listen it. Hello, people. Lockdown is actually affecting so many businesses, individuals, jobs, and so on and so forth. But the question is, this gentleman actually realized that, you know what? The world has really changed. We are in a new world right now. Things are actually going in a very different direction. So are you going to be part of a revolution? Are you going to be part of something that is really changing the world right now? And you know how powerful it is? Let me tell you one thing I saw about foreign exchange market before I even started going into it and also helping a lot of people do this. It is the only recession-proof market. So it doesn't matter what is happening in the economy right now. If the dollar is going down and you're in business, your business is shutting down. You know that, right? If the dollar is going down and you are in business, you do export and import, whatever business you're running, if the currency or the economy is going down, your business is going down. Do you know that, right? But over here in the largest financial market or the foreign exchange market, listen, let me tell you what, if the dollar is going down because you know the prediction, because you've learned the skill, because you know where the market is going, you know exactly what to do in the market to make that money. So it doesn't matter where the market is going. You're still making money when the dollar is going down. And you're still making money when the dollar is going up. How beautiful is that? And I think, Kojo, you made the right decision to really start learning how to trade in the foreign exchange market. And listen, guys, there are stock markets. You want to be actually looking into that. Those who want to go into real estate, you can actually look at Airbnb. You can actually be investing into Airbnb. There are so many things you can actually do. This is the time for you to start building a digital asset. This is not a time for you to start looking, okay, what business can I put my money into? Then you go for a loan from the bank. then you put it into what kind of business, not in the era of coronavirus that people even don't know. People don't even spend money. People are not even spending. People are losing their jobs. So who are you going to be selling those stuff to? Right? You need to leverage the internet. Now you're using the internet anyway. So start investing. That is the only way. Kojo just gave us a scripture reading about what it says in Ecclesiastes, that you need to put your money into different investment. You need to invest in different assets. And you can start investing into forex trading with as little as $10. Kojo has been able to flip $10 into $20, and that flipped into $100, and he flipped it into $400. What the hell is going on, my brother? I love it. I love it. Listen, I'm so excited, right? I'm so excited right now because that's why I said earlier on, people shouldn't be broke and people shouldn't be thinking so hard how to make money. You see, you are here right now at this time. This is the most exciting time in our lives. The most exciting time to be alive. That you can just pick up your phone and start making money from the comfort of your home, from your kitchen, when you're spending time with your kids in the couch, anywhere, all the way from your cell phone. Robert Kiyosaki actually said, if you have a smartphone, that is the most valuable asset you have in the world right now. Your smartphone values more than a gold, but it depends on what you're using the smartphone to do. If your smartphone is just watching videos and going on Netflix and watching stuff on the internet, then you're not in a good place. But if your smartphone is actually leveraging the internet and helping you to make money, then you are actually flying, because the same smartphone can actually be a liability to you. The same smartphone is making people millions. So what are you using your smartphone for? What are you using the internet for? All right. So I'm very, very excited. I'm very, very excited right now. I don't know, Kojo, if you got any question for me. Amazing, yes. Amazing, amazing.
All right, so what we want to know next is, I mean, you've told us more about different places we need to invest, but I feel I heard somewhere that it's mostly 90% mindset and it's 10% technical.
Yeah.
So first of all, we need to work on our minds really, really well when you get into entrepreneurship, because it can sometimes get painful.
Yeah.
It can sometimes get disappointing. It can sometimes get you'll be heartbroken at a certain point. But all you need to do is you just have to know where you're heading to. So you just have to develop that thick skin that you will definitely get to where you want to get to, because we are nowhere near where we want to get to. The most important thing is for you to start. And for me, as I told you, I feel blessed, and I feel like now my mobile phone is the most important asset I'm holding right now, as I said, because anywhere I get to in the world, I can still cash out, allow cash out. I'm currently not in Ghana, but if I travel to Yugoslavia, if I travel to Afghanistan, if I travel to Iraq, I still got my wallet on me, and I think I can cash out everywhere. Right. I mean, it's amazing, and it's very mobile. I don't have to be at one place to work. There are two income. I believe most of you guys know this. We have the passive income and then the active income. With the active, you cannot make that money if you're not present. So imagine today, you don't go to work for 2 weeks. I'm sure they're not going to pay you, right?
Definitely.
But there is this kind of income that we should be working towards to get in. And that is what the kind of income that is going to help us earn so much. It's that income that you still make even whilst you're sleeping. So now I sleep and I know there's something working for me. I wake up and I know, I'm going to see something pile up, So it's that kind of income that I'm really focused on right now, because with the active income, you will never be able to earn that limited. With the active, you have to be present. You have to go to work. You have to, else you're not paid. But you have to build a system where even in your absence, you're still making money. Even when you're no more, you're still making money. And this is one of the main ways music royalties is part of them. Unfortunately, I'm a musician, but due to certain reasons, I didn't take it serious because of the kind of systems we had in Ghana. And I tell you what, most of these guys are broke. Let me tell you the truth. Most of these musicians don't have money because the systems back home is not really working. Music is that kind of income that can give you that royalties. Imagine Michael Jackson is dead, but he's even making money once he's dead than when he was alive. How is he making it? Bob Marley is all doing that. So if you have any kind of intellectual property, if you can write a book, if you can write a poem, if you can write a song, if you can do movies, if you can act, anything intellectual, let's put it out. You know, I used to worry about putting out videos because I felt like, yo, what will people think about me? I'm like, yo, by now somebody's watching this one like, share, not sharing it. You know, somebody's watching you and like, yo, what does he think? Sometimes I felt like, yo, this thing I'm bringing out, what will people think? And that is what is stopping most people from putting their stuff out there. If you know how to do music, put it out there. If you know how to write poems, put it out there. If you know how to do movies, whatever you know how to do, I feel that is the intellectual property God gave you. And you can make millions out of it with no stress. All right, so now I can afford to do my music. I'll put it online. In 1,000 years to come, it's still there. And if anybody streams it, I still make my money. So these are some of the passive incomes we need to look at. Network marketing is part of it, and I believe with the training, there's an MLM. Yes, that's a part of it as well. As in building wealth, it's not just about making money, building generational wealth. So believe me or not, if you're not helping anybody to also make something out of themselves, then you're not growing. It's all about helping others to also grow. So when you see the like this as I'm doing right here, just expose it to people. If through me somebody is able to earn about $100, then I know that yo, I've done something. Because I mean, my boss showed me this and I've been able to make something out of it. I can pay bills. Now I'm here. I know that my bills are sorted because it's not easy. We're in Corona times. I don't get work. I came to the UK and I'm stuck in a room because of COVID and I'm still in the room, but I'm making money from the room. You know, I cannot go out to go and find jobs because jobs are no more, jobs are nowhere. But because I've taken this decision and I'm part of this, I'm able to earn something even more than if I was working. 100%. As you said, people are working an hour and they're making like £8 and all that. But if I can stay home and make 20 an hour, I believe it's still worth it, you know? So most 100%. Of the time, I believe that we need to unearth our talent as well. If you know you can do something, if you know how to do anything. For me, I can write songs, I can compose songs, I can do a lot of things, I create content. And so that is my positives. And I believe if I concentrate on this as together with my job, I'm sure I can get to somewhere, you know. So we are not saying go and quit your job. No. There's no way I will ever tell anybody to go and quit their job, because at the point in time, my job was really helping. But the thing is, the income that is coming from the job, you need to put a percentage in your personal hustle. Doing a 5 to 9, let's say you go to work. For my place, I used to go to work at 7:30 and I close at 4. So I'm doing a 7 to 4, but it's still the same 5 to 9. Now the 7 to 4 is not for me. I'm working for somebody. So if you're working for somebody, that time you're working is not for you. The time that I have is the 4 to 10 when I sleep. So check what you do between the times that you close from work and the time that you sleep. That is what is going to help you to build whatever dreams you have for yourself. So after you're done with your 5 to 9, when it's, or 9 to 5, when it's 5 to 10 or 12 that you sleep, that is a time for you to build your personal brand and build yourself. So you need to have time for your business, even as you're doing somebody's own business as well. We're not saying job is not good. Job is good. It can help you to make some good money, but make sure that whatever income that comes from job, you make sure you allocate certain percentage to your personal business. You can start selling sobolo or whatever. I mean, just make sure you're earning something extra from wherever you're getting it from. So yeah, if it's 1 city, if it's 2 cities, you can still do something. Just make sure you're earning something extra. And I believe, gradually you're going to get there. So That's what I want to add to the call.
Wow, Kojo, thank you so much. That was a very powerful one. Yeah, that was a very, very powerful one. But I mean, my last words before we actually call it a night is I really want people to understand. Listen, when you are looking to get advice of how to be financial free, how to get financial freedom, when you're looking for advice, make sure you're not actually taking advice from someone who is broke. Someone who does not do anything apart from their job. Do not be taking any advice from these people. You need to be getting advice from people who are actually doing real hustle. People who are actually entrepreneurs, people who are building businesses, people who are building multiple streams of businesses alongside their job. People who are investing. If right now, if you are just making money from your job and you're only saving, you are in a very, very, very critical state. And that is facts. If you're making money, let me tell you one thing about money. 3 things you need to learn about money before we leave this call. You need to earn money. When you earn money, you need to be able to manage money. How do you manage money? Put about 20% of that money into whatever business, whatever hustle that you've got going on. You need to invest into your business, just like Kojo said. You need to take your tithe. You're a Christian, you want to take your tithe. You need to take a 10% tithe. You got a charity, any charity that you believe in, go and support them. 10%, let it go into a charity. The rest of the money, spend a bit of the money on yourself. Look at other investments that you can really invest that money into. Put about 10 to 20% of that money into investment. You see, what people actually do these days, people are actually living a life to please people. And that is fact. People live a life to please other people. I mean, when you go to places like West Africa, you go to Ghana, you go to certain places, no disrespect to my own people, but you see people are doing things beyond their own strength. They earn the money, and instead of them looking at how do I put this money into different kind of investment portfolios so I can start building digital assets, they rather make the money, and all they know is spend the money. Because they know at the end of the month, their boss is going to pay them again. They make the money, they spend the money. Making money, spending money. That's the language they understand. If you live your life like that, there's no way you're going to be able to create wealth. Look at the people you surround yourself with. One important thing. The 5 closest people you have surrounding you. What are they doing? If those friends are not sharing any information about opportunities, if those friends are not sharing anything about investments, any kind of business, any kind of thing you can actually tap into and start creating wealth, then you don't need those people in your life. And one last thing, seek information. Information is the new gold. Information is the new gold. Seek information from the right people who are going to help you elevate, who are going to help you move you from where you are to the next level. All right. So make money, manage the money, and also multiply the money. 3 things you need to understand about money. Making the money, managing the money, and multiplying the money. If you do 2 of them and you're not doing the last one, you're not multiplying money. If you don't know how to multiply money, it's dangerous, man. So I will say again, thank you so much, Kojo. I hope we're able to do this again and also add value to our community and help people really move from where they are to the next level. And I'm always available, man. You can always give me a shout, and I really appreciate. I'm very humbled for you bringing me to this call. It means a million. It means millions to me. I'm really chuffed right now, man. Thank you so much for bringing me here.
Yeah, I mean, your schedule is so busy. Thank you for your time. Thank you for having time with us. And I believe we're going to have to do this more often, probably every week, and then bring some source to our people. But I want us to end with that song, man. I want to.
Hey, listen, I'm going to go. I'm going to go for it. Definitely. I'm definitely going to go for it. Just wait me 1 second. Definitely going to go for it.
9 to 5, but you still broke. I tell you, brother, money no be joke.
You still broke.
Ups and downs, living life of
Can you see your screen?
Yes.
Everybody looking for the dough. Well, you really need the dough. You gotta get deep for the gold. Yeah. I heard some men say them got to go.
YouTube, let's go to
Easy come, well then easy go. I wanna be like Dangote. I wanna be like you, yeah. I wanna be that somebody.
hey, 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 hey. Hey, thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate, man.
Whenever you see me just you know be my party. When you see me just poverty, you got to run. Got to run. Say you got to run. I wanna be like Dangote. I wanna be like Bill Gates. Wanna be that somebody. No way. Kojo Wusu, tell them. So we go. I just wanna be a hitting man. No, I just wanna be a rich man. Well, too much money make all and sick man. Come let me show you how this thing's done. Yeah. Enough of the prayers, get to work man. Real recognize, real work done.
Hey, drop me some fire in the chat box right now. If you're liking this music, just drop me some fire in the chat box right now.
The prayers, get to work man.
Just run far away. You know be my brother. Just run far away. You know be my go.
Amazing, amazing.
Run far away.
Drop some fire in the chat box right now if you really like this tune. This is my official song. I really love this. Poverty run away. Poverty run away. Hey, 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 hey. I love it, man. Amazing, amazing. I wanted to share this on your timeline. If you actually came on this call tonight, it was a pleasure actually sharing this platform with you, and I wanted to go ahead and share this to your timeline. Let's take it to the moon. I appreciate everyone. Kojo, I leave it with you, man, and thank you so much for bringing me to this call. You are amazing, man. Thank you so much. God bless you, man.
Thank you guys, thank you so much. Thank everybody, every single one of you for being on this call. Thank you.
This one's bad, but this one's
This some more knowledge, and we're going to bring more topics and bring in more resource persons to give us some source. Thank you. I mean, I'm amazed. The numbers were good, and we're hoping we're going to grow this later on. Thank you so much. Bless you. Good night. And it's your boy Kojo Wusu. You can follow us on social media. On Instagram, it's at The Reality Corner. On Facebook, The Reality World, or Kojo Wusu GH. And let's get it going. Thank you. Have a great night. I'm going to catch you same time next week. Have a good night.